Okay, so Stanley Cup Finals. It is the Colorado Avalanche and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Avs swept Edmonton. We took care of the New York Rangers in six. Um, yeah, game one is on Wednesday. Everyone's saying this is going to be a great series. I beg to differ. The Lightning are more battle tested by far. Back to back champions, and this is a different team than the last 2 years. Where the last 2 years they basically had the exact same team. This year's team is completely different, and they're back in the finals. Colorado haven't really been tested that much. Tampa, on the other hand, has. I'm gonna go through each team's run. Tampa, we beat Toronto in the first round in 7. That was a scare. I thought we were gonna lose that series. To be perfectly honest, I thought we'd lose. At least Toronto was able to put up a fight. Florida swept them. I knew we'd sweep Florida. They're fraudulent, and I knew we'd sweep them. We just owned them. And then we beat the New York Rangers in 6 to get here. But I will say this. We played Jack Campbell's okay, and we definitely played the better goalie. We definitely played the better teams. Because I'll take Toronto over Edmonton, and I'm definitely taking Toronto over Nashville. The only team I'd maybe take over Toronto is St. Louis. The Rangers, yeah, they're definitely better than Nashville. Maybe not Edmonton, but definitely Nashville and maybe St. Louis. But the Rangers have had the best goaltender in the world in the regular season. In the regular season, they've had the best goaltender in the world, Igor Shesterkin. Moving on, Colorado. I think their run is a little bit of a fluke. 12-2 is a great record, but I'm going to break down who they played. Nashville without UC Saros. Granted, they still would have beat Nashville even if Saros played. But Nashville would have got like a win or two if Saros played. Saros would have definitely stole a game or two. Round 2, St. Louis. Binnington got hurt. Because St. Louis, people can their offense is great. Their defense is actually terrible. Dude, Colton Parayko is the worst defenseman in the West. You're talking about guys like Nurse and Keefe. Dude, Parayko is much worse. Not to mention Parayko is horrendous when it comes to defense. And the dude can't score either. The dude sold that series. And the rest of that defense, not even good. Their Jordan Binnington is their defense. And Ville Husso's terrible. I'm sorry. When Jordan Binnington got hurt, it went to hell for St. Louis. Because Ville Husso can't win a series. Well, St. Louis was a goal with 3 seconds left away from winning that game. So I think they would have won Game 6 in overtime. And they would have won Game 7 because Colorado blows it when it comes to Game 7s. And then they swept Mike Smith. And their defense was terrible that series. Granted, Edmonton is first in goals for. People don't understand. Colorado's defense is not impressive. Makar is literally their whole defense. Sam Girard is out. And their forward group is literally just their top 6. That's all fast. Other than that, who do they have at forward? They don't have any depth. Tampa's the deepest team in hockey, and it's not even close either. They're the deepest team in hockey, if not the Calgary Flames. All right, my prediction. A lot of people saying this is going to be a great series. I can see it. However, I don't think it's going to be close. Colorado is finally playing a star goaltender these playoffs. They're finally playing that superstar goaltender these playoffs. They're playing the reigning Conn Smythe winner, 2019 Vezina Trophy winner, and the man who has won 11 playoff series in a row. This is by far the best team the Colorado Avalanche have played. And this is why I got my boys free-peating. I got us free-peating, beating the Colorado Avalanche. I think it's going to be quick. I think Tampa takes excellent advantage on that Colorado defense. I think Tampa takes advantage of them, how bad their defense is. And this is going to break out one thing or two. Number one, Pat Maroon's got 3 Stanley Cups in a row. Number two, Corey Perry's lost 2 finals in a row to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now he's on Tampa. Let's see if either Pat Maroon guarantees you a cup or Corey Perry guarantees you a loss in the finals. I think this is one of those series where the star power's there, but it's going to be underwhelming, just like the Oilers and Avalanche was. And the Oilers very easily could have been up 3-1 in that series. They very easily could have been up 3-1 in that series. If they didn't blow Game 3, they would have lost Game 3. If they called that high stick, they would have lost Game 4, and Makar's goal was offside in Game 1. Because that's the same play as Jonathan Drouin's goal back in 2016 against Pittsburgh, and the exact same as the Matt Duchene goal against Nashville when he was a good 3 miles offside. That's the exact same thing. The NHL just makes things up now. No. And here's my Conn Smythe Trophy winner. I got it being Nikita Kucherov. I think Kucherov's going to play out of his mind in these finals. He's going to show how bad Colorado's defense is. And I think Tampa takes the three-peat 5-game series victory. Conn Smythe is Kucherov. And that's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. I will see y'all on Wednesday for my Game 1 post-game of the Stanley Cup Final. And I'm going to be honest, that's the one game we lose, in my opinion, is the Game 1. Because we always lose Game 1 of the finals. We're 1-3 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. 1-3. Are you sure? Because Cale Makar has had a way better postseason than Nathan MacKinnon has, Johnster. Have you ever heard of a man named Cale Makar? He's had a better postseason than Nathan MacKinnon. And not to mention, you're trusting Colorado's goalies to beat Tampa. Colorado's goalies are hot shit. Darcy Kemper, don't get me started on how bad he is. And Francouz is a backup for a reason. No goalie in the West is better than Vasilevsky and Shesterkin. None. The only good goalies in the West, Binnington, Saros, Demko, Markstrom, and that's it. Quick is washed. Number 1. Jonathan Quick is washed. And I would say Fleury, but dude was miserable. I don't think it's going to be Vasi. I think it's going to be Kucherov. But I'm going to end the stream now. I will see you guys on Wednesday for my Game 1 post-game.